Senate Bill 977. And we have quite a few folks scheduled to speak, and Senator Gelson-Bluen, are you also?
I will leave it to them. They will do a much better job than me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to call up Mary Morningstar, Fengshan Huan, I believe. I don't know how, I hope I did that well. And AJ Hasamalua.
Great, thank you.
And it's, where is, remote, Fengshan Huan is remote. So why don't you start off, why don't we start off with Fengshan Huan? We usually end up having the remote people later. So I just go with, are you still there? I don't see. No? Okay, then Mary Morningstar, would you go ahead, please?
Sure, happy to. Good morning, Chair Frederick, Vice Chair Weber. For the record, my name is Mary Morningstar. I am a professor in the Department of Special Ed at Portland State. I'm also the Director of Career and Community Studies. I do believe the other, she's changed her name.
Yeah, could you hold on just a second, please? I forgot to do something. And
Okay.
that is, Chris, would you describe the bill? Oh, sorry. Are you?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Ellen.
Chair and members of the committee, Senate Bill 977 establishes a program that provides a full post-secondary educational experience for youth with intellectual and developmental disabilities at community colleges in coordination with the Higher Education Coordination Commission and the Portland State University. It appropriates $600,000 for distribution to PSU to support the Career and Community Services Program and appropriates $900,000 for distribution to community colleges that participate in the program. The measure also establishes the task force on ensuring post-secondary educational opportunities for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, requires HEC to provide staff support, and requires the task force to submit a report to the Legislative Assembly by September 15th, 2026. The measure declares an emergency and takes effect July 1st, 2025.
Thank you very much. Now, would you please continue? Thank you.
Okay, so I can continue. So I'm also the Director of the Career and Community Studies Program. I want to thank the full Education Committee for sponsoring Senate Bill 977. I want to thank you not only for the opportunities you will be providing Oregonians with intellectual and developmental disability, including autism, but more importantly, I want to thank you for your high expectations that all young adults are capable of living and working and experiencing inclusive post-secondary education. I spoke with several of our graduates, some who came to the hearing 2 years ago, including Lucy. Many wanted to be here, but unfortunately they're all working in competitive integrated employment and could not take off work, which is certainly a testament to our success. I will provide several documents to support this testimony, and given our limited time, I'm not going to go into detail about the program itself, other than to say the CCS program is the only inclusive program, post-secondary education program in Oregon. So to not support this bill we would be one of 2 states in the country without a program. Students with intellectual and developmental disability who graduated from CCS have transitioned into long-term integrated and competitive employment, thereby reducing long-term state support for their well-being. Senate Bill 977 supports the continuation of CCS at Portland State and establishes a plan to expand the program to community colleges, which is desperately needed around the state. It will continue to prepare youth with IDD for postgraduate pathways to employment that align with their career goals and promote independent living and engagement within the community. So the bill 977 supports equitable access to an inclusive college experience for youth with intellectual disability. I think I'll probably shorten my introduction a little bit and let you hear from others who are involved in it. But I do want to say that we currently, as a program, heavily partner with both the state vocational rehabilitation programs as well as developmental disability services across the state. And that has led to positive outcomes. Our graduates are primarily all working. And we use 3 unique pillars of support to provide the services to students at Portland State. They include academic inclusion, and we partner with teacher education candidates at Portland State. So future teachers in the field, both within general education and special education, serve for 2 years as academic coaches in the program, learning how to support unique learners and modify the college curriculum. So the impact is not only to our students, but also to our future teachers, as well as our future, you'll hear from 2 social work interns. So our related service providers within social work and clinical rehabilitation counseling, so future vocational rehabilitation students also partner with our program to provide employment services, career development, social and emotional advising and wraparound services to include social engagement and social networks. So that is just sort of a general overview. I'm certainly in support of the continued passage of Senate Bill 977. And I think with that, I'll turn it over to Ajay.
Ajay, would you mind moving the mic just a little bit closer? Don't get too close. That's fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Ajay Hi, Chairman Frederick, Vice Chair Weber, and members of the committee. My name is Ajay Pasamamullah. I am a senior in the Career and Community Studies program at Portland State. I graduated from Tualatin High School in 2019. I went to Portland Community College for a year as well. I started in the CCS program in 2021. CCS is fun. I love playing codes with my classmate in seminar class with advocates like the staff at CCS. They help me with homework and emails and other stuff. I'm going to have a big celebration in June with all my family, friends, and classmates. When I graduate, it will represent the completion of my 4-year journey in this program where I learned so much. I learned how to be independent, like doing my classwork, living on my own in the dorms, getting to class on time and getting to class and work on time. I work at Portland State Rec Center as a fitness coordinator like one of my classmates. I like cleaning machines and the equipment and help make sure students are using the equipment properly. I worked there for 4 years and I work 6 hours a week. CCS has helped me a lot with career development and finding jobs. When I graduate from CCS, I would like to continue to have a sports-related job wherever life takes me. I love playing and watching basketball with my friends and advisors. Earlier this week, I attended a Portland State Vikings women's basketball game with my student advisors and my classmates to be more social on campus. I also participated in Portland PSU's intramural basketball tournament. My team won the championship and I scored 8 points. When I was on the sidelines, I was constantly cheering and yelling to support my teammates. I helped carry my teammates to victory. A classmate of mine and some staff were from CCS even came to watch me play and celebrated my victory. Being on campus and participating in these activities helps me be confident and prepare me for my future. The CCS program has changed my life, and I want other people like me to be able to have this opportunity. Please consider Senate Bill 977 so accessible college programs can be available in Oregon. Thank you for your
Very
time.
much. just thought, it just occurred to me that one of the people who would have enjoyed that story about your basketball game would have been Peter Courtney. Just the fact that you that you were involved, he would have really smiled and enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Let's see, who do I have? We have one person who's here, and that's Carson Mitchell and Manica Brooks. Are you there? Thank you. And then we have the rest of them all remote.
Good morning, Senator Robinson, Chair Sarah Gelser-Bluen, and Chris. I am Carson Mitchell. I'm a junior in the Career and Community Studies program. And I'm here today on the behalf of the CCS program. So I want to thank the Committee on Education for sponsoring this bill. I'm wondering if you would be willing to help support the efforts of passing Bill 977. I've had experience of advocating for the previous Bill 572 from 2023 in Salem and in Washington, D.C. To advance this program to other higher education institutions in the state of Oregon. 572 was our bill last year, or 2 years ago, excuse me, and now this year it's 977 is building a foundation for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. This is my second time in the Capitol in Oregon speaking on a brand new bill number, which gives some leverage to kind of speak on the bigger goal and the vision of what this bill could do for the CCS program. I have had a lot of people tell me you weren't good enough, or that you wouldn't be able to get a job or be able to get into a four-year program because of my learning disability. And it really changed the outlook of advocating for a bill, but now it's really helped me get to where I am today. And I'm excited to be able to advocate for this program again. When I began advocating for the students and staff of the CSS program, it had given me a lot of honor and privilege to be able to advocate for this incredible program and the many opportunities I have had to advocate for other things. We are asking first and foremost for your help to make this happen and get some extra funding to bring in new students through their senior year and help develop these young people. These students who are in this program need our help to expand inclusive post-secondary education to community colleges in Oregon and the first-time college students who have intellectual and developmental disabilities, and to give students like me a second chance to succeed in life. From the first time speaking to the chairman in Salem, I gave a testimony of having a high school teacher tell me I wasn't good enough, or that I didn't belong in a four-year college because of my learning disability, which really put a lot of fear in my peripheral view. And I fought to have not just my voice, but my feedback really put out there to be heard by other people. Shortly after, I worked for the Hillsborough Hops, but before that I worked as a coach at YMCA in Beaverton. I provided proof to people who told me, or anyone else around me, that they either that they couldn't do something, but to change that narrative and to say you can and you will. This program, the CCS program, is a transition program that staff run to help students get a job. They also gave you the strongest help to achieve your goals and dreams. It is a program for adults like me who have disabilities, and I would love to have you partner with us to get this bill passed. This bill is something that would be life-changing for us students and staff at CCS, and this bill would give us students and staff leverage to expand and upgrade it, to adding more students. This bill is a huge step toward something that would help students like me and other many students in the CCS program. The question that I am here to ask you this morning is, would you please help us get this bill passed? This would help to spread the program for many others. Thank you for on the behalf of Portland State and the CCS program. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, and you made big hit by just mentioning the hops there, so
Go Hops. Go Hops.
thank you very much. Yes, please.
Okay. Chair Frederick, Vice Chair Weber, and members of the committee. For the record, I'm Menica Brooks. I am the Dean of the College of Education at Portland State University, and thank you for the opportunity to provide testimony on Bill 977 this morning. I arrived at Portland State University last July as a new Oregon resident and a new member of the Portland State community. One of the first programs that I learned about was the Career and Community Studies program. I was honestly really impressed that the College of Education housed such a program, and I was even more excited when I realized it was the only such program in the state of Oregon. The promise of educational opportunities must extend beyond PK-12, and this program is a realization of that for people of all backgrounds. And I'm really excited about having this program because it's a unique opportunity because it makes this reality possible for Oregon residents. However, after learning about career and community studies, I learned that admissions were currently suspended for new students to this program. This suspension happened after federal grant funds ran out in 2020, and then SB 572 did not pass in 2023. While I'm proud as the College of Education, we've maintained our support for current students without external funding. I think that it's very sad that we're not able to bring in new students to expand the program. It's important to recognize that the CCS program is distinct from other types of programs that are offered, other majors at Portland State University. It requires more resources. It's not a traditional program, and that's okay because these are not traditional students and they deserve more. It offers a variety of unique supports, as Dr. Morningstar already explained, and these resources are necessary and are a part of what makes this program successful. However, additional resources mean that it's an expensive program to run and requires additional support from outside of PSU. Although the Career and Community Studies program is housed in the College of Education at Portland State University, it is a program that serves the state of Oregon by providing educational access for an otherwise overlooked population. So I come before you to say that SB 977 is not solely about one program at Portland State University. It's about the people of Oregon and ensuring that our system of higher education is accessible to more individuals. Thank you for your consideration, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you very much.